Hey guys, this is Ivy here again and welcome back to my channel. And today I've been working on some customs for the last few weeks and I thought that I should show some of them to you and just kind of probably work on a few. So yeah. And by the way, this is like super random, but earlier we were out in the snow because it is like snowing like crazy. And my dog had so much fun and I had a lot of fun and really enjoyed that. Is that chocolate on my face? So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so first, this is the stallion that I've been working on for almost a week. I think he's looking pretty good. I need to do another coat of paint on all of his spots. And obviously a few coats of paint on his mane and tail. And I also need to do his hoofs. But yeah, I've been working on him for a long time. So yeah, I did not resculpt him, but it's a repaint. So. And this is my first Pinto. So I think considering that, he looks pretty good. And then I've also been working on turning the zebra into a horse. So yeah, and I do plan to get some epoxy because I've watched so many sculpting tutorials and stuff like that. I just think that it would be really good to get like epoxy and stuff like that, different kinds of clay, and use them to sculpt on, you know, sculpt horses and stuff. And I also need to get some like saws and stuff, but yeah, so I did not have the right materials, and considering that I used like super cheap clay, I think it turned out okay. And these two, which I'm gonna customize probably like a different time, but yeah, they're there. So these are the two models that I'm currently working on. Yeah, so today I'm going to be working on him a bit because I really want to finish him soon. And I will show you guys the results when he's finished. So today I think I'm going to be working on doing his spots, the fourth coat of his spots, because actually, so the first coat of spots, the first coat of anything, like even the first coat of white paint on a model, I just put a super, super thin coat, like as thin as I could basically make it. But yeah, so I just put as thin as a coat as I can, and that's not easier, but the end results are better. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on him. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so the first thing that I've got to do, I have my palette over here. I'm going to be mixing up some paint here. And it has to be the same color as the spots, pretty obviously. So that's going to be a bit tricky. But yes. So it's just like a dark gray color. And I like to use, sorry about that, it's a pencil that I use for mapping out his spots. But this is the paintbrush that I use. It's very used already, but yeah. And while I mix up some paint, I think I'll just talk to you guys about some stuff. So my original plan for him was not this at all. My original plan was obviously a Pinto, but it was going to have light brown spots and a white mane, and you can see that that's definitely not what I did, but yes. Oh, and I still have to do his hooves, but I usually save that part for last just because it's definitely not my favorite part. I mean, it's fine and all, but it's really hard. Yeah, it's snowing really, really hard out. Ophelia, do 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 do. Ophelia, do 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 do. Okay, here we go. This looks like the right color for him. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch the camera. So I accidentally made this mark on him while I was doing his eyes. So yeah. And I think I'm also going to clean up my spots a bit because they look okay. But like that's very like not very clean there. The edge. Which I know that horses' spots usually aren't, but it's just like it looks abnormal. So yes, that's what I'm working on.
My mind if I faced one day on my own. I know I was saved the night that she gave this drifter's heart a home. Every night I should be on my knees. Lord knows how lucky I am. I'll never say near enough. Thank God for this woman, amen. This world has a way of shaking your faith. I've been broken again and again, but I need all the cracks in my shattered heart, 'cause that's where her love gets in. Every night I should be on my knees. Lord knows how lucky I am. I'll never say near enough. Thank God for this woman, amen. She gives me faith, she gives me grace, she gives me hope, she gives me strength, she gives me love, love without end. Thank God for this woman, amen.
Alright, so I'm finally done with that. That took quite a while. Oh shoot, I just touched one of his spots. Well, I'm letting him dry. I'm going to be painting his tail and mane a bit darker. So basically I'm going to be doing the second coat on his mane and tail while his spots dry. Oh, and I just realized that I forgot to paint the spot on his ear. Okay, and then I'm just adding a bit of white to my gray because his mane and tail, the colors are a bit different than his spots. So they're just very, very light color of gray. So I'm just mixing that in to make it a bit lighter here. Okay. So now I'm going to do the second coat on his mane and tail. And at this time I am now mixing up a different brown color because I need a brown color for the tips and ends of his mane and tail. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on today, and yeah, I will see you guys soon.